Hello and welcome to Leadership Wednesday. I'm Christian Kasten and I would like to talk to you in the next few minutes about why failure is important for your personal growth. See, it's very important to see that failure is not something negative. Failure are part of life, and if we are true to ourselves and true to others, we have to acknowledge that it's just a part of growing. Obviously, we don't hear so many things about failure. We love to hear the success stories, how people founded companies and grow them, and how they became incredibly successful. But many people neglecting the way these entrepreneurs or these business people had until they reached the plateau and the success. It's important to have as a leader a mindset which is fixed to allow people the value of messing up, of making mistakes, and have personal failures. I'm not encouraging sloppy attitudes towards business or burning money, but it's important that people can try things out and to have a safe environment for them to try their own projects. In some companies, people even have some time off during the week where they can try something new, and surprisingly, a lot of new developments coming out of this thing. So people taking small risks which are plannable and which involve not too much money or time, but then they're trying out things. Of course, they fail sometimes, but most of the time something good comes out in the end for the company. And that is something what is very important, because when people are allowed to fail, the learning curve for them is very steep. Because they most likely will not do the same mistake twice, and so they have a good benefit for the invested money. The key of understanding the right approach to failure is provided by Martin Seligman. He is called the godfather of positive psychology, and he states that the way of seeing failure, there are two possible things to do. One is to see this as a kind of a forward-oriented thing, of a restoration focus, to acknowledge that something went wrong and the lessons the person learns through this experience and can then go on and grow further. Or if you have a loss focus, focusing on the thing which went wrong and have a backward thinking in your approach. The key difference is also, beside of this fact, that people who have a backward or loss orientation, they tormenting themselves with their failures. They think not only I did this mistake, but they think about themselves as a mistake. And obviously the spiral goes very fast downward for this type of person. While the restoration orientation goes into a growth focus. They're acknowledging the bad things or the mistake or the failure, what happened, but then say, okay, this could be a stepping stone into some future success. And so for us as a leader, it's important to create the right environment where failures are possible, where failures are reflected and acknowledged, and where we as more senior leaders helping younger people to growing into failure, growing into success by giving them a safe and secure environment where they can reflect about these things. Because in most companies, where you have still the traditional top-down approach, this is not possible, because people trying to hide their mistake from their superiors and also from their followers. And that creates a very unhealthy thing in the company, especially when money is involved, because people are very good of hiding failures. And then in the end it piles up and the big mess comes out when there's an audit or some other things. So my encouragement to you today is encourage the failure of others in your team. Be open about failures, what you have learned through them, and how they helped you in your success. So failing forward. And one statement to end this story is the only possible failure in life is when you fail and not get up again. So I encourage you to press on in the midst of struggles and of failures and learn something out of it. Thank you very much. If you have questions, comment below. Thank you.